Hey, look, it's on.
There it is.
There it is. Is it connected? I guess it is, huh?
I don't know, try that. See that.
Let's hit that button right there. Connected to iManifold. You never.
Now it's connected.
You must have some pressure in those hoses.
I think so.
Hey, that's fine. There, look at that.
That's a nice display. I think it's still connected.
Hey, it's connected.
It's connected.
Oh man. Well, y'all, I took the iManifold for a test run today, and actually, believe it or not, I'm thinking. What do you think about the Android? You think which one do you think is going to do better?
The Android did very well.
Yeah.
It outperformed the Apple products today.
Yeah.
In a comparison side by side.
And I'm using, with this one here, this is Samsung Galaxy Tab 2. And it really, we walked 6 houses down the street, and we didn't lose any connection with it. Now, on Brent's phone, we walked around the corner and lost connection. But he was able to get it back. But we didn't walk down the street with his phone either. But y'all seen him do that video before in the MRI space. And it really,
stayed connected pretty well.
Yeah. So the Android, the Samsung Galaxy Tab 2 did a really good job. We're at the office right now, and hell, we might walk back there to the back and see how far, because these are block buildings and metal buildings here. So
sure, it's pretty obstructed, I would say.
Yeah, we definitely are. But anyway, as you can see, here's Brent Ridley. He's finally showing his face.
Finally, my face on YouTube, guys.
And as everybody knows, there's been some conflict on YouTube about the iManifold. And as you see, it's hanging above our head. And me and John Israel have been the most boisterous about the iManifold. Would you say that's right?
Absolutely.
Me and John Israel. Talon did his video about the connecting thing, and I don't know what was going on with his device, and if he was having a problem with it. We just felt like everybody was kicking him because his stuff wasn't working. So as you know, Stephen Raritan. Actually, Stephen and Brent had the same idea on the same day. They didn't talk to each other. Brent told me a couple weeks he was going to come see me, and we'd ride around. We did 4 maintenances today, and I got to try it out and play with it. And I'm still going to play with the one that John Israel has. It's going to come to me, and I'll keep it for a couple weeks. And so I'm not.
Well, how do you like it?
Man, once the wireless ports come out, once the wireless probes come out, I think I'll like it. I mean, am I going to run out and buy it? Probably not in the beginning. I'll probably wait till really all the kinks that are out there still, maybe, till they get all worked out. And I'm sure they will. And I'm not, I feel a lot different about it now after. Why would a guy drive from Savannah? How far is it?
4.5 hours.
4.5 hours. Why would a guy drive 4.5 hours to come see me to bring on iManifold so I have a chance to experience it? Like I said, when in a few months, I'll probably wind up buying it.
That's pretty cool, Ralph.
I probably will, and I did make an opinion. I did have an opinion in the beginning, and it was a concern that I had and other people had as well. And I'm not too big to admit. Well, maybe I was wrong a little bit. Maybe I jumped to conclusions too fast. But I think with something like this, there's always going to be an issue. There's just some people that just take it too personal.
Absolutely, it's just a tool, guys. It helps us improve our job and do everything, but in the end, it's a tool. Personal relationships really matter. And you know, I believe in the tool. I think it's a good tool. Maybe it didn't get a fair shake at the beginning, and that's why I'm up here with Ralph to let him put his hands on it and try it out. And I'm glad we were able to do that today, because I think I made a friend in the process, and it's worked out pretty cool, man. And I think you know, it's ended up being pretty cool, absolutely.
Yeah, and I think I've got him talked into doing some YouTube videos. And if you think Brent should do some YouTube videos, leave a comment, because I think that he's really, you know, a great guy, and he can bring a lot to the table. I truly do. You know, we did some maintenance today. He said he was going to be my helper when he first contacted me, and I said, yeah, but by the end of the day, I think I'm going to be your helper. But no, I think we worked together pretty good today.
Absolutely.
You know, we did just some little maintenances, and I told him I threatened about doing some coils today, and he said, hey, do it. But I said, nah, we're not going to do any coils today. This is a good day to just kind of take it easy. We even went down and saw Harry Dixon.
Oh, Harry Dixon, man, that guy's a trip. And he's got some good pie, that's for sure.
Good pie. Brent couldn't even finish it, man.
The piece was huge, man.
It was huge.
It was awesome.
If any of y'all ever make it to Atlanta, you know, all the food that they make down there is as good as that pie.
Yeah, I believe it.
So if anybody, you come make it to Atlanta, you really need to stop by Harry's restaurant. You know, so it's a great place to go, and great food. But along with coming down here and bringing an iManifold, Brent brought me this is the MB bag, right?
Yep.
The Vito MB bag, and I've been looking at these, but every time I go to Supply House, nobody ever has any. And I'm not the guy that orders stuff online. I'd rather just go to the Supply House and get it, because I'm just that I want it now kind of guy. And he just brought it to me and said, hey man, I got something for you. And he handed it to me, and I was really thankful for it. So, and he brought me some fluke leads, which is cool because it gets in, like he said, it gets in little mini split terminals. So that's cool, and I really appreciate it. And you know, I wasn't thinking about getting. I was gonna get you a shirt, but I didn't have enough time to order it.
Oh, don't worry about it, man.
Yeah. So.
No big deal. You bought lunch.
Yeah.
So
I bought lunch. It was the least I could do. I mean, the man travels 4.5 hours to come see me. He leaves his house at 4 o'clock in the morning and gets to the office at 8:45. So, but we had a good time today, and his dad lives here, so it's not like he's just drove down here. What do you think?
That's some nasty stuff. I'm convinced now. I would never use that stuff.
The stop leak experiment. We opened it up and it was awful.
About knocked me down.
You could still smell it. We took the Schrader core out. What do you think? The Schrader core.
It's ruined.
It's ruined.
Rusted.
Yep. It was leaking through the Schrader core. I mean, it was all green right there. It was like hard as a rock. It was crystallized. So, yeah, if you still believe in stop leak,
come by Ralph's office and take a look at this right here.
Yep. This is about a year old. I had to go back and look at the video to see when I loaded it up. But it really, if you still believe in the stop leak, it's pretty nasty. It smells awful. It smells god awful. You can smell it now.
Yeah.
It's probably because we took the core out. But yeah, all in all, man, we had a great day today. Found out that the same tools in my tool bag are in Brent's tool bag.
Good minds think alike.
Yeah. Both our temperature probes are little. Well, you can have that UEI. I have the field piece. Yeah. But both of them broke because we pulled it out of the geothermal unit and then pulled the sleeve out. So yeah. So all our, we've gotten along pretty good, and it was a good experience.
Absolutely, it was fantastic.
So cool. See, now if an HVAC talk and a YouTube guy can get along like we got along all day, we all can get along.